because this is what the Bucks do!
Damn, I wanted to steal. Got a foul instead. slightly early. Shit. Oh, they gave that to me? That's crazy. Fuck that. I could definitely argue about that. That's bullshit. It's fake as hell. I was chilling, but that shit. Alright. What is this one? Let's see if this is it. No, that's not it. That one? Yeah, that one. Alright, here we go. Maybe that's better. That's still not good. Better. Crazy news. Now it makes sense, you know? Bigger than music. Shit bigger than music, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? That shit crazy, man. Going down. What the fuck is this one? About this shit. That one's actually playing though. Not for this vibe though, but you know, definitely useful. They use it for something. I wish I could have them call fucking off-ball screens like it used to be. But apparently they took that out the game. They thought whatever this is, because left bumper doesn't do anything now. You know. 2K giveth, and then 2K taketh away. Gee. Oh, Giannis. I'm not gonna challenge Giannis. Oh, I missed that. Slightly late. Wow. I had to use my backup headphones for now till I let my other ones charge for a little while, so. I mean, you guys don't. Oh, I should have shot that. Won't really notice the quality, but definitely I do. I should have shot the shot I had first, though. If he was far back, then I take a worse shot. That's why you don't hesitate, man. Shoot or shoot. Oh, I could have stole that. I should have fucking stole that. Oh, and that's why you. Again, don't hesitate. Oh, Giannis, you're gonna get that. Oh shit, I ain't even jumping. It's crazy. The crowd sounds so calm when they clap now. Why did they ruin these games? It used to be so good. Oh. I didn't know this guy could get ankles on the computer. Dang. I might have to try that out again. No screen, Giannis, please. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, shit. He went up on everybody. All right, let me keep it moving. Hold on. Let's see if I can get the ball open. Hey. I fucking shot it too soon, but it wasn't too soon. It was perfect. My bad. I was tripping. I thought the catch was gonna be weird, but they fuck with me. Oh, late. Okay, that means I could have made it too. I'm just ass. Oh, look at Giannis. Definitely not jumping for that. All right, let's make a play. All right, Clay's going to the left, so going to the right, so I'm gonna go to the left. Come on! I gotta make that. That's fucked up. It didn't work with me on the catch that time. Oh shit! 3 seconds? Yeah, my bad. Shit happens. I'm looking for some more shit for the background and shit for later on. Just testing shit out, because if I get copyright claims, then I won't use this next time. So I'm just playing some shit right now. But if it works, I'll definitely be using this shit in future videos, because it should work. This shit's over 100 years old. You know? But whatever. Don't want to get into the semantics about copyright laws and shit. Alright. So let's see what we got. I was not doing too bad until those last few shots. Oh. I think he wants the ball back, and I gave him the opportunity. Oh, but I'm back. Yeah. Oh, I got a dunk. Easy. There's a lot of shit going on. I'm just chilling, so let's find out what we're gonna watch. Had something in mind. Hopefully I don't get 3 seconds again. Oh no, I'm falling outside of the fucking out of bounds. Alright, there we go. That's what we're doing. Start off, see what Pimpin' Ken talking about. Oh, I got a steal. Half-ass playing. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna go all the way. Fuck it. That's gotta be a foul. That's what I'm saying. Alright, at the free throw line. Let's see. I ain't made a free throw in a while.
Sharpest, coolest podcast in the world. And today, I'm about to show niggas what a real living legend look like. Because motherfuckers always talk about a legend, but you know, you can't be a legend if you don't got legacy.
That's right.
I got Pimpin' Ken in the building here today, ladies and gentlemen. And we about to get ready to kick this shit off right, man. We gonna kick the game for what we know it as. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not really with you, Church. I do, man. I've always respected the game you've given. Even, and I'm not even talking about some of the tracks that you've been on, because you've had the opportunities of working with
Bishop Don Juan.
Yeah. And even in the
Kenny
music
Red.
yeah, and just even in that game, but just even in the music,
the music
game,
game?
like just people just to
man,
know.
just
Lil
to give people-
Jon?
I started off with Jermaine Dupri,
Oh,
50
Lil
Cent,
Yeah.
Too Short, E40, Ice-T, Big Daddy Kane, man, the Young Bloods, Pastor Troy, you know, man, so many albums up
The
there.
Young Bloods,
See, now
hell
you got
yeah.
me on the spot.
Yeah, come on.
Work with Outkast, work with Lil Flip, did
Lil Flip,
albums
yeah.
with Lil Flip, did albums with Pimp C, 5 albums with Pimp C, did solo joint with Bun B and Jay Prince over there, rap a lot. I did man, so many. Baby Jew, Cuckoo Cow, Big Hank, you know what I'm saying? Me, Supreme the Great, Richie Rich, you know what I'm saying? Did something with Candy. I did something her album recently. I'm on Brick by Brick album with my man Cash. So you know what I'm saying? I did a lot of records.
I just wanted to give, the viewers a little rundown so they can know, man, we not sitting here and this no sucker, man. It's a real one. It's somebody that I know that have came from the game. You dig? Man, I was hoping to see you, man, honestly, at
Kenny Red.
Kenny Red's, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, Kenny Red. I was hoping to see you there, man, at the funeral,
I got
man.
an excuse.
Yeah.
They booked the whole entire hip hop fraternity for the BET experience. So we was doing show day after day after day, and they gave us a bag. So you know what I mean? It was either I forfeit the bag and forfeit their money, or I go ahead and attend the BET Awards. So we had to do the BET Awards. So, but I was here in Cali. I think I called you when I was
I was
here,
talking to you
and
that
I was
morning.
telling you, I said, when is Kenny Red funeral going to be? Because I was hoping
Yeah.
that it'd be before we had left, because we were just here for the Emmy Awards. Richie Rich had performed at the pre-Emmy Awards, so we were trying to make that shit happen.
I know Richie Rich. Look, big
Where you know that
ass,
nigga
shitty-
from? Where you know that nigga
shitty
from?
grin on his face. I actually interviewed him a while back.
Is he official like a referee whistle?
All right. Yeah, all right. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
I just be wanting him to go harder. That's all. Because, I feel like when you tell a motherfucker, like, you're great, you're excellent, you're amazing, they get stuck there.
Yeah.
You tell a motherfucker they all right. There's room for improvement, right? Come on, Church. I'm just leaving his room for improvement.
Yeah, man, he got the
Come on,
mind
dude,
for his
with
right. No passion, man. You did what I'm saying? Hey, Richie, you heard it,
Dreadlocks,
man.
like, you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
horns.
man, take
man,
your
I'ma
feet
just
off these
tell
folks'
you.
neck, man.
Yeah, man,
Put
I'm
it in
just
their
telling
gut,
you,
man.
Hey, I'm just telling him what it is, man, not just what it needs to look like.
Yeah, it is
You
what it
dig
is
I'm
and not
saying?
what it is, man.
Yeah. So, talk to me, kid. Let's dive into it, shall
Okay,
we?
let's
'Cause I
dive.
just wanted that introduction so for people
Let's.
so they can know, man, like you were a man that came from the game, and
Yeah.
just being even successful, just even being in the music game,
Damn,
man. Like
got him a
you
little
went
bit.
far as our kind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to even go touch that and even be able to turn in, your whistles and all that type of shit,
Yeah.
your whistles and your ism and all that, man, and pick up a tax license.
You did?
You know what
Absolutely,
I'm saying? So
absolutely.
that's got to be one hell of a transition, but we going to dive into that. I want to know, Ken, tell us, man, where did you grow up, man? Where are you
We'll
from?
go down.
Well, man, I was born
Milwaukee
in Chicago,
Bay.
Cook County Hospital,
You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna get to.
4759 South Federal. That's the
That's like my
Robert
mama
Taylor
born
Project.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Grew
Cook
up up
County
there.
Hospital.
You know what I'm saying? Got in some trouble, you know what I mean?
Chicago.
Called attempted murder when I was 14, the youngest dude ever to be in the Cook County jail. Me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? We had the murder case, the attempted murder case. We beat that. And then we went to Milwaukee, got to Milwaukee, called a feds case, tried to cash a check with my name on. I was slow. I was slow motion like the bottom of the ocean, man. You dig what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Hey, man, they say Miss Pippin, man. I was Miss
Okay.
Checking, man.
Yeah, it's
I was
okay,
Miss Check
yeah.
cashes around
Yeah,
this motherfucker.
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So that
Trying
shit
to hit a
happened, man.
little
Then, that's
scam.
when I started fucking with niggas and shit. My daddy was a player, My
Yeah.
daddy had hoes and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was a crap
so you
shooter.
got the
he was
game
a
from
player,
your daddy,
you know what I'm
saying.
saying? Oxford, Mississippi. My uncles was players. So
Oh,
I grew up
Mississippi, yeah.
Every
The
inch
real
of my
movers
life
and
in the
shakers.
game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even when it was in Chicago, you know, my father used to put our dice, his dice in our Monopoly game, but they was trick dice. He used to break the nigga. He said, boy, go get your Monopoly game. And we knew it was trick dice, and he was trimming them. So by the time I was 10 years old, I knew how to shoot crooked dice. I know how to pad roll, you know what I'm saying? I know how to deal seconds in cards, you know what I'm saying? I was a card shop, you know what I mean? I know how to shoot pool. You know, I got some old pictures.
Movers and shakers, what I'm talking about.
7. So my father raised us up in the game. So by the time...
hustlers.
It's hustlers.
Right.
So by the time I got, you know, to the county jail, even though I was 14, I was sharp as a butcher's knife, you know what I'm saying? I was the sharpest pencil in the pencil sharpener. So, you know, niggas was like, they was respecting the gang, so niggas didn't try to, you know, rape us, they didn't try to beat us, they didn't try to extort us, you know, we made it through that motherfucker through the grace of the Lord, you know what I mean? And that's the roughest jail at the time in the world, you know, but, you know, we were just such young players, you know, then that's when I realized, man, I was special, you know what I mean? And then, you know, I kept going to jail, you know, because, you know, I mean, I was a hustler, you know what I'm saying? If I really got broke, get the breaking on the bitches, right? But the funny thing about those shots was my partner, man, me and him, the nigga that I used to steal, we used to rob jewelry stores and banks together. This nigga get his first bitch, right? He had 3 bitches. So I come home, I see nigga 3 bitches. I said, say, man, let me have one of them bitches. He said, which one you want? I said, I want the one that's light bright with the pussy candy stripe. You know what I'm saying? So he said, man, that's your bitch, man. And, you know, basically, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got into the game.
Yeah.
But I always tell people, I never wanted to be a pimp. I was raised as a hustler. You know what I'm saying? And a gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Coming up as gangster and hustler. But what happened was, when I finally got in the bitch, I put the hustle and the gangster in the bitch. You know how gangster want his money, nigga lay down and get down?
Yeah.
But that's how I work my hoes, bitch, lay down and get down. You know what I mean? I put that ism in the bitch, you know what I'm saying? As much hustles I had in me, the bitch had in her. As much gangsters I had in me, the bitch had in her. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, them bitches got them big bags and shit. That's why, you know, I was the nigga riding around, Kenny Red, all the niggas know, all of them, everybody, International Blue, Jap, all the niggas tell you, I'm the nigga riding around, you know, with the, you know, the $100,000 Rolexes and shit, you know what I'm saying? The Versace, so all my shit was custom. You know, I used to model for Murray, you didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, no, I actually heard about that, man. You was actually in the magazines, like every day actually had your name. It's stamped
inside
in the shoe.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I was doing that, man, in the pimping.
Yeah.
That's how much money I was spending on shoes, man. Sharp. When I tell you I was spending $1,000 2 or 3 times a day, I used to have my shoes made specifically in Italy with my name in them, 2-tone shoes and Pimp Some Hoes Down, 3-tone. That's the first time they ever did a 3-tone. They did it for Pimpy Ken. A year later, they telling me they want me to model for them. You know what I'm saying? So we get the deal, you know what I'm saying? They gave me a Michael Jordan deal. I said, I ain't Michael Jordan, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm 2, 3 of the P. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like Mac, you know what I'm saying? Mike, no, but I was Mac, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? That happened. Then everybody else started giving me the NBA.
Motherfucking Pimpy Kid do got a lot of
saying.
saying.
Do shit with the NBA and, man, all these companies, man, they just love the pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? So, coming from that lifestyle into the game, it was just my hustle. So every time I got a bitch, I taught the bitch how to hustle. So my bitches didn't sell pussy, they sold pussyality. You know what I'm saying? So my bitches might never turn a date, but they was breaking the shit out the tricks, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they was like, how you doing it? But I was giving the bitches the game that I had. So every inch of game I had, the bitch got every inch of game from me. And you know what I'm saying? That's why my hoes, if you look at Pimp Some Hoes Down, you see my bitches got the minks on and the diamonds on. All the mother hoes look like they living on 3 cans in the 40 ounce.
Yeah, talk about that shit, man.
That's funny.
I done seen a few of those, man.
I call them regular ass, man. I'm like, I ain't fucking with no RN, man. I ain't fucking with no regular nigga, man. My bitch gotta be, you know what I'm saying, me dressed in pants. The bitch gotta look like she stepped out of Look magazine, man. The bitch gotta be so fine. Her mama gotta have triplets, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how my hoes look, man. I ain't fucking with no ugly bitch, man. No disrespect to you ugly bitches, but you can't get me enough money. And then at one time I was all white, I was mighty white, I was all about the fucking hunky, the Caucasian with the persuasion, you know what I'm saying? I put a black bitch in my car one day, shopping, the motherfucker oil light came on. Get this bitch up out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's too dark up in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what Pimp C like when I talk about the black bitch. I said, nigga, he said, why you like the white bitch? I said, I got black on my back, I need some white in my motherfucking life, nigga. Give me the white bitch, man. Whitney White, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me Whitney White, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they hate me for that shit. The black bitches, they be throwing motherfucking darts at me and shit when they see me and shit. I got dark black bitches and shit. They mad at. They said, you pro white hoes. The Kanye West said, white lives matter.
Yeah.
I ain't finna say white hoes life matter, man. I can't go with like Kanye, but I get one thing though. That hoe money, that white hoe money, way bigger than that black hoe money, man. I'm telling you, man, because you know a white bitch will let you pimp, but a black bitch gonna make you pimp, man.
Yeah,
For real,
right,
man.
for real. And that I think that be the difference. And see, that's gonna go a lot on these squares
Over the
heads,
head.
man. Just even a lot of it that you said, they be like, man, I couldn't really understand it. But see, people gotta understand something, man. And I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again because I stand on this. It was a secret society, man. It was a way we spoke. It was a way that we carried ourselves, man. We wanted things like the doctors, the lawyers, the motherfuckers that you seen, the politicians. They having it too.
Damn.
You know, why can't we have it? We just figured it out, man. We know what was worth.
Hey, Sharp, it's crazy
Right.
because I said hoe up or blow up.
Yeah.
Nigga said, what that mean? Bitch, get my money, get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't need to let the welfare feed it. What that mean? If the bitch ain't paying, I ain't playing. These were just metaphors. The nigga thought we was talking slick and rhyming. I said,
Right.
don't make no mistakes fuck with Frosted Flakes. What is a Frosted Flake nigga? He's a sugar-coated ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? His game is sugar-coated. So a lot of things that we say, people think we were rhyming, but that was the way our life was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Work until that pussy hole squirt. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
I'm just saying, work hard. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
work
So a
hard.
lot of the things that we say,
That's a link up.
yeah, so they don't understand. The squares will never understand. That's why the brother said, don't never put a square in a circle. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't fit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, man, you know, I didn't fuck with squares. You know what I'm saying?
Even
so
if you speak slow, the
since
squares don't
2000
understand.
to now, I done fuck with
The
more
fuck
squares
out
than
the
I
way,
think it's
you
a billion
know?
squares on this motherfucker, about 7 billion squares.
Right.
I done fuck with about 6 billion of them.
Right.
I'm talking about that's how many squares I done fuck
How
with.
was that transition for you, honestly? Like being where you're at today,
But you know,
and moving.
I went from telling them to back up off of me like the OJs and spin up off me like the Barcades to
Yeah.
really fucking with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I found out the squares had more fun. Then when the squares started giving me $250,000 for book deals, the squares started paying me. I said, shit, man, let me go from the ghetto streets to the X streets, from the ghetto blocks to the Wall Street style, from the motherfucking sewer to the entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me switch up on these folks, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my bank, man. And that's what I did, man. I backed up off that shit, man. And now I'm fucking with the squares. You know what I'm saying? And you
Me
know,
too.
And you know,
He said, me
And
too.
I love you, Terps, and me too.
hey, but look, Sharp, I tell niggas all the time, man. I said, squares have more fun. They say, why you say? I said, look at Bill Gates. Look at Jeff Bezos. Look at Oprah Winfrey. Look at Michael Jordan.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. Squares have
Jordan,
more
you go-
fun. These
yeah.
motherfuckers, man, they living in houses that we trying to sell a bitch the dream to.
Facts.
Hey, bitch, you like this, man? And the bitch walking down, she driving down Rodale Drive. Nigga, you ain't pimping like Oprah, nigga. You ain't pimping like Michael, nigga. You pimping the slimming, nigga. Hey, man, these niggas better get their shit together, man. They better say, man, that's why I formed the Hip Hop Fraternity Candy. That's one of my artists, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, I mean, when I used to, you know what I'm saying, you know, try to turn them out. Now I'm trying to turn them on, man. I went from raising their skirts to raising their thoughts. You
That's
know what I'm
because you
saying? And
elevated
positive.
your
Yeah,
game,
positive,
though.
man.
But you have to understand that takes time. You have to really know how to elevate your game. You have to want more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be... I always say, man, and people need to know, like, even in the game that we played, man, like, you're going to outgrow it if you're smart. If you're getting bigger, that shit is going to start looking small. You know what I'm saying? If you're really getting bigger, if you're really making other money moves.
I love you, nephew, but here's the way I look at it, right?
Talk to me.
When I was young,
Yeah.
I used to be in the valley, right?
Mhm.
When I used to be in the valley, I used to be looking up at the mountain. Once I climbed the mountain, I started looking at the valley. Everything I used to look at the mountain looked as big. When I got down to the top of the mountain, all that shit looked as small.
Look small.
So niggas be like,
Talk that
niggas
shit,
be like,
Church.
hey, niggas
Bring it to 'em.
Man, they be like, Ken, woo, woo, woo. I be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, niggas be asking me to do certain things, man. I be like, man, listen, man, you heard me on the album. You know what I'm saying? When I was in my 30s.
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, I'm way removed from my 30s. I'm a lot older than I was, but you looking at me as the nigga you seen on that album. So when you meet me, you like, yeah, what's up? You know, you want me to pop the pimping at you. But when I started telling you about NFTs and blockchain, I tell you about, you know, NFCs and ASCAP and BMI, you think, oh, the OG that went square. No, man, what I'm trying to tell you, man,
ASCAP been
that is
BMI
more
been
fun up
around
here on the
since I
mountain
was
than
a
it is in the
little kid.
valley.
Right.
I'm on the mountain now. I'm looking down and that shit, we've been doing all that shit is small, man.
I don't know why people
Yeah.
think. I don't know why people think that. And this terminology's been around, shit, since I was a kid, even before I even knew of the game. Because I used to wear T-shirts of it, never even knew what it meant. There was a T-shirt that was out that said "Pimpin' ain't easy," XXL for real, and I never knew, man, because I've had to bite that shit. Smacked every bit of them words in my face throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? Pimping is not easy, man. But they always say somebody got to do it.
But
you
you
know,
can't even control his
exactly.
wife.
can't even control his wife.
Try to control 16 bitches
But
like
you
I
know
did.
what's so cold though? People always, I have to correct you on that though, OG, because people always think that, you know, oh, there it is, you're controlling them. Nah, man, them bitches be wanting to be controlled. It's a difference, man. And so I don't want them to ever get that part misconstrued,
I
you
said,
know?
they'll tell you, I just said, Richie Rich, I just said that on the interview yesterday. I told him, I said, yeah, man. I said, 90% of the bitches that I had, they all chose up. I got chose with my mouth closed. The bitch said she wanted a choice to be Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know,
I just happened to be the grill.
Hey, and you know, I've learned a lot of game from the pimping coming up, but I learned a lot of game too from real hoes, you know? And just hoes even telling me what they really want when you sit down with them and you talk to them, you know? And
Sharp and pimping Ken on a jumper.
Yeah, you know,
not bad, not bad of it.
I'm gonna run all over it. I need a nigga that know how
Sharp
to make
look
a move.
more calm and collected, right?
Control the situation,
He ain't gotta go crazy.
the atmosphere. Because if he don't, I'm running all over his ass. And they'll tell you firsthand if you really just sit back and listen to them. They gonna tell you.
The best advice a hoe ever gave me?
What?
She said, listen to what a hoe say. She said, a hoe will tell you what she want. This is the best advice. And I always did that, man. I always listened to them bitches, man. I always made sure that I got a telegraphic,
I always listen to them
a photographic memory of what they were saying.
Yeah.
And if they said they like Louis, if they said they like Gucci or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when their birthdays came around, that's what I bought them. You know what I'm saying? If they said they want this kind of car, if they said, man, daddy, woo woo, can we get this kind of car? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that, but you know what I always listen to? What she didn't want.
Right.
And that didn't want might not include me. You dig what I'm saying?
I
had to
really
listen. I had to, like, I'm listening to you, right? And I'm like, yeah, that shit's cool. And that does go like that, right? But I listen to what the bitch don't want. And when I'm listening to what she don't want, I know that don't want might not include myself.
But you know
so
why,
I might need to remove myself out the equation, man. I'm a ninja and I'm gone.
Sharp, but you know why though?
Sharp,
I'm gone. She don't
I
see
spoke
me
too
no more. I
soon.
vanished.
But Sharp, that's good because that's what pimping does. Pimping know what they do and they don't want.
Yeah, man.
That's pimping is a full scale circle.
Yeah,
You know
I know
what
how
I'm
to,
saying?
hey, just the way I pimp myself into a situation, I know how to pimp myself out.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? And if that's what it's gotta be, then damn it, that's what it's gotta be. You know who I'm talking to.
But you know what? but you know what though? Hey, you know what? If you go through the history books and you
he trying to knock the bitch.
About Kim and every bitch I had, I got 4 or 5 years out of each bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how good my pimping was. I
At
knew what
least.
they want and what they didn't.
Well, yeah, let's be real. Let's be real, church. It's not like it is in 2022.
No,
like back then, when a bitch, let's tell the truth now, when a bitch chose back then, she stayed.
Mm-hmm.
Bitches didn't just play choosy Susie, you know what I'm saying? I mean, unless a nigga died or something like that, and then she might have went and made a move. But man, when bitches did choose back in the day, man, like bitches did stay with a man for 5, 10 years, 15 years. You know, it was just over the years the time span has gotten shorter.
The game changed.
Hell, marriages have gotten shorter. Let's really think about it. Who you see walking around, man, that's married
Boosie
for 40,
just talked
50
about
years
that.
anymore.
Hey,
you don't really see that shit no more, so we gonna keep that shit a band, you know? I mean, the times have changed with all that shit, just within relationship.
I'll be right back.
Situationship.
Give me a second.
Relationship.
Oh shit, the game started. I'm back. Hold on, y'all. Let me fucking put the mic on. Switch it over real quick. Alright. See if that one is it. Yeah, that's good enough. Come on, man. Swing the ball so I can get the steal. Damn, it's too late. Now I done went too soon. All right, whatever.
Shit. Doesn't fucking matter what it is. Sink ship. It don't matter. What it is now today is, man, shit's starting to fall more minute. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Hell, man, people eating shit out of microwaves. Let's really think about it. Nobody's taking the time for anything anymore. Not even to cook.
Hey,
so,
but the last bitch I had that I got off the track, the bitch started crook walking. I said it's time for me to get the fuck up out the game.
Right.
I said this
shit's
is
getting hairy.
Nigga said the last bitch, yeah, it started crook walking.
Shit, let me get away from this bitch, man. Bitch, I called my cousins on you. I said, okay, bitch, I'm out of here, bitch.
Right.
And I ain't seen a bitch since. I ain't got a picture of a hoe, man. Hey, man, listen, man. I ain't pimped so long, man. I got motherfucking King Tuck dust on me. I got Mommy dust on me. Wipe this shit
I'm
off,
retired, man, but you know, the mind
shit.
frame is still, it's not rusty. I'm there, and I think what it is now I understand it better than I ever understood it, because I got to see both sides of the coin now of what people really do.
Yeah,
I didn't even get into anything.
This is my new bitch right here, man. This bitch don't argue, she don't fight, she ain't never chose up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this pimpology, man. This is the classic. Every nigga in the penitentiary that read this motherfucker, I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying, man? And you know, they gave me $250,000 to write this book, and I own 100% of the audio. So when I'm gone out this way, my son Supreme and his son, my grandbaby Supreme, they'll be still receiving royalties from this book. That's pimping, man. I talk about this book, I say, man, you know, every situation there's a pimp and a hoe. The object is to be the pimp in the situation. I don't give a fuck what it is. You just want to be the one that's pimping. So when you go in there and you talk to companies like this, CBS, and you know, you go in there and you can get this big bang from a man, that's the game, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I tell my artists all the time, man, at the hip hop fraternity, man, listen, man, whenever you go in the booth, man, you're an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? This is all pimps is. We entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? We just got to have something to preneur. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm preneur. You know what I'm saying? I'm preneur in this book. You know what I'm saying? Then I just put out Ice-T book. How many niggas can say that Ice-T signed to him? Pimpin' Ken can. How many can say that Boosie signed to him? Pimpin' Ken can. So you understand me? I go in there, I get these niggas 6 figures, big old, you know, $1 million worth of deals, man. And then
let's back up. What's Boosie? Your relationships with Boosie?
Well, Boosie, I met him, my sons and all this come like, Dad, this dude named Boosie rapping about you. He used to be rapping about me on all these songs and shit. And I'm gonna go to Milwaukee like Pimpin' Ken. And I was like, you know, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Then me and Pimp C get cool. So I'm in the motherfucking studio with Pimp C, and I see this little nigga named Boosie. So the thing was, my kids had already told me that he was rapping about me. You know what I'm saying? Just, I guess because
so the kids was telling you.
My children, yeah, my children. You know what I'm saying? They around, you know, a little close to Boosie age. So, you know,
I fuck with you. I like how you did it. Hey, you just old school. You with the shits, man. That's why. So, it's natural.
So Boosie, anyway, you understand? Before he went to penitentiary, right?
I'm talking about it's natural.
Baton Rouge
like,
in the casino. I forget the name of it. I went
to 20 bands. Real or something.
I said, damn. I said, nigga, Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Let me call that nigga. So I called him, and he came, called me up to his mansion, and we did our first song together. And ever since then, man, we've been cool. The nigga came to Milwaukee, man. It was 5 below zero. I gave the nigga a mink coat. I went to my trunk, gave him a mink coat. He went in his pocket, gave me a wad 100, man, probably about 4,000 or 5,000. He didn't even have to give it to me. So, you know what I mean? We've been cool. And then, so, you know, me and my partner Steve, you know, we helped them, you know, with the liquor deal. We helped them with the potato chip deal. So we help niggas get potato chip deals, cologne deals. We do book deals. So what I do is I teach these young niggas how to pimp the corporations. It's called equity partnerships. You know, how to get partnership and how to get interest in these companies. And then as you begin to develop and build these companies, as you build in this Shark Tank, you know what I'm saying? And it begins to scale, become bigger, then they'll be able to get money from shit that they helped created and helped build. So you know what I'm saying? That's what we did with Boosie. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we got the relationships with corporate America because a lot of people don't know when I was in the penitentiary, I had 122 college credits. So I'm a real avid reader. I read a lot. So you know what I'm saying? You know, I got a lot of wisdom and knowledge.
What's your favorite genre of book? Mine's westerns. I'll start it off.
You gonna say business?
Well, I like you know, 48 Laws of Power, Machiavelli, The Art of War. You know, I'm a thinker. That's why I wrote the book, The Art of Human Chess.
Yeah.
Because you know, my daddy taught me finesse. Like one of the things my daddy used to do, you're gonna get a kick out of this. He used to take me to the pool hall with him, and we get to the pool hall, and my daddy would lose money, and he would watch me. He said, "Watch this, son." He'd lose like 400 or 500. Then my father, he had this thing we call bet big on pay little. So he'd put like a bunch
Big
of
bank
singles
take
on top.
little
On
bank.
the bottom, he had nothing but
Oh,
$100
no,
bills,
okay.
maybe 2 or 3,000. So he bet the guy that he beat him. The guy already beat him fight, then Pops end up winning all the money. So my father taught me the game, con, bait, and switch. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that at an early age, but I apply that to corporate. I apply it to everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a thinker. You got to be thinking 10
Damn, I
steps
missed
ahead
out.
of the game. Sharp,
Oh,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
made out.
It's
That's
got to
crazy.
be a reason why you're doing this show. Hopefully that this leads to other things for you.
Yeah.
And that's how, you know what I'm saying, I perceive life. And that's how, this Boosie, because everybody was talking about Boosie book and Ice-T book, but nobody was talking about the hip-hop fraternity. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would talk about how we would be on Drink Champs and how we'd be on Sharp and promoting the book. And then give me
Right.
the opportunity to promote other shit that I got going on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It ain't just
yeah.
about Boosie. It's about the moves that you making
Of
with
course.
Boosie. So now, you understand me, here we is, we got the biggest organization in the world, the hip-hop fraternity, and we got 3,000 members, and we've got a chapter here. We got 14 states.
Damn.
And it's coming from a nigga, they say, Pippin. I told him at the last one, I said, when you say Pippin,
Break
Ken,
that shit down then,
Oh,
church, for
okay.
size real quick. And let them know, man,
Okay.
how far it took their mind from the game, though, right? But then you sucked it back in. Oh, but remember, I was a pimp, though, right?
Yeah, but
that's
see-
how you looked at me.
but
But
see-
damn, you had probably everybody motherfucking soul for that shit. Like, whoa, okay.
and,
I
I
invest.
say Pippin Ken, comma, author of the Pipology, the 48 Laws. Pippin Ken, comma, literary agent. Pippin Ken, comma, artist. Pippin Ken, comma,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Hip hop fraternity. Pippin Ken, comma, father. Pippin Ken, comma, my son is on that show. My son live right here with you, All American. That's my son, number 14.
You know what they expect
See,
of you, honestly?
they didn't know.
To not have a life. Pimps ain't supposed to have lives. Not supposed to have other visions. Not supposed to have other dreams. You're a low life.
Because them niggas told we
That's
gonna
how they
pimp or
look at
die.
us.
They said we
Yeah,
gonna pimp or
That's how
die.
they look at us. Like, man, you're a low life. You don't really work for yours. You ain't do nothing, man. You took from that girl or you human trafficked that girl. No, man, that's something that they made up just to give more niggas years. I'm going to tell the game. They put that shit and that little jacket on there, and I ain't never said this, but I'm going to drop this jewel. They put that on there because they know it's a lot of black men that play in that game, and it's just an easier way to throw your ass away for some more years. It's
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Oh, you playing in that? We ain't even really doing nothing, man. They giving niggas that's in the game fucking serial killer years. They letting that nigga out before you.
Because ain't nobody gonna stand up
That's
for a
sad.
pimp.
I mean, they letting you, man, come on. They letting that man out before you. This man, child molester. He's all this. You get this nigga 3 years and he only got to register as a sex offender and be on paperwork for 4. Like, come on, homie. That shit's weird to me. I don't understand it. It's backwards, but I do get it. It's just another way to classify you to give your ass some more fucking years. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's another way. They already done legalized the weed. You know what I'm saying? They look how fucking Biden just had to fucking he had just passed. I think it was something that just got passed that anybody that was ever convicted with a felony for like marijuana or anything like that is being dismissed.
But
They
you know,
just passed that. Think about how many niggas done sat in jail.
Sharp, I talk about it in the book I sold you, The Art of Human Chess. I said America's 5% of the world's population, but 25% of the world's incarceration. Eligible black men is 7% eligible go to the pension. Only 7% of the eligible go to pension, but we comprise 50% of the 51% of it incarceration. You know what I'm saying? It's a company called CCA, Correctional Corporation of America. And what they
Yeah,
do
you can
is
buy
they
stock in it.
privatize prisons. So it's actually an African American man or Latino or poor white is worth more money incarcerated than they is on the streets. But the irony of this is that they make more money. They get more money off them in prison. They just give them a job at McDonald's and just pay McDonald's to hire them. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why they don't do that is because they get long-term slavery. They said slavery is abolished except for one duly commits a crime. So the 14th Amendment gives them the right
exactly.
to institute slavery legally. So a lot of these brothers, you see, they legally slaves. It says slavery is 13th Amendment. Slavery is abolished except for one duly commits a crime. That means that it's abolished only until you commit a crime. Once you commit, and then there's 5,000 statues on the statue. So if you was in Walmart,
Commit
and
any
you
one of
hit
those
a car
crimes.
and you walk away from the scene, that's called leaving the scene of a crime.
I feel like and I agree, but I feel, and you're right, but I feel like it's just another way of conservatorship. You know? You know what conservatorship is, right?
Kool-Aid. This shit tastes like Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it?
Hey, I be fucked
Keep
up.
on drinking it.
Yeah. Keep on drinking.
Keep on drinking it, church.
Yeah,
I pour. Hey, listen, they say don't let another person pour your troubles for you, but I'm gonna pour them for you today.
Pour my troubles, man.
I'm gonna pour them for you.
Hey, I ain't never been no alcoholic, but I've been a macaholic, man. Yeah, man. I went hard on the bitch, man.
Yeah, man.
Now, yes, I better go hard on the
But
DVDs.
I feel like this, right? And we're gonna get to the DVDs, but I like where we're at in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you saying slavery, modern day slavery, that's just another term for it, right? There's a lot of words for it. I feel like it's also another way of conservatorship, taking slaves' rights completely away from them. They're not competent enough to handle their own situations, and people start to believe that.
Yeah,
because you know what I'm saying? I'm studying robbing Peter pay Paul. I'm paying bills and shit, so I had to come up with some good game for me, not for the pimping, for me to keep my shit. A lot of niggas say they went platinum. I went platinum off the pussy, man. You know what I'm saying? I really, went platinum off game.
I hit it from way out there.
So my bitch is selling pussyality, and they breaking tricks, and niggas didn't know, man. Niggas say, kid, man, you know what I'm saying? Well, I said, nigga, when the motherfucking trick ain't got no more money or the card max out, tell the bitch to take him to the casino. My bitch is taking tricks to the casino, and the casino can get anything if you give them 15%. So these bitches getting 10, 15,000 out of casinos. You know what I'm saying? Chick talking about some bitch, the bitch talking about, daddy, he ain't got no more money. Bitch, take him to Walmart. Bitch, take him to motherfucking Target. Take him to motherfucking Zale Jeweler, bitch. We sell the merchandise, bitch. If you get $1,000 ring, bitch, or $10,000 earring, bitch, and I go sell it for $1,000 at the pawn shop, bitch, that's $1,000 trap. I said, bitch, run the trick up. And that's what these niggas don't know how to do. That's why they going to jail. You know what I'm saying? They sitting outside, waiting on side the hotel with the bitch. Nigga, you and the bitch is working. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I send bitches on automatic, man. I have bitches I ain't seen in 2 or 3 months, man. You know what I'm saying? Bitches calling me. I'm mashing on the telephone. You know what I'm saying? Get my me and AT&T and Atlantic Bell, we had plenty of fun together, man. You know what I'm saying? I had some bitches. I had 2 bitches I seen one of them. They was over in Canada. There's no bullshit. I got a lot of pimps to verify. I ain't even touched them bitches, man. Had them for a year. One was an Italian bitch, the other was a Cuban bitch. They were in Canada. Them bitches breaking the shit out themselves. Never touched the bitch. Everything was over the phone. Giving them bitches game over the phone. One bitch came over to Seattle. She came across the border. I met her. I met the bitch. I thought the bitch was the police. She was looking too proper. I said, shit, let me get the fuck away from this bitch. But you know what I'm saying? That's just how good the game is, man. If a nigga ain't got no game, like this how niggas is. Niggas say they see Sharp, they come and they watch Sharp Tank, and they see you popping it, and they say, yeah, I'm finna go try that.
Right.
Then they try that, then the bitch cuss them out, or the bitch put her finger and say, you bitch ass nigga. Let me see what Sharp gonna do. Sharp, what would Sharp do in that situation? Oh, Sharp say, you know what I'm saying, woo woo woo. So they go and they try that. Then when Sharp, if you take a break and you go out of town, you go to the Bahamas,
what they gonna do then?
They got no more games. So they looking for their game like they looking for a cigarette. Hey man, anybody see my phone? Y'all nigga lose his cell phone, he go crazy. Like
for real.
That's see they peep game. These niggas ain't got no real game.
They don't sing game.
No, they peep game. So this what I'm saying. So Sharp, if ain't no game to peep, what's happening? If ain't no game to people having, they ain't got no game.
They don't got nothing to give.
So they miss Pimpin' Ken. Them niggas miss me. You know what I'm saying? They miss me going up and down the track, busting. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, yeah, bitch, blah, 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 blah. You know, and the clothes I wore and the shoes I wear and the way I wear it. Man, them niggas know what Armani and Versace was. Them niggas was wearing curtains and shit. They was going and getting curtains and shit and making suits out of them. Man, I was wearing Armani, $1,000 suits. You know what I'm saying? $100,000 bust down. Jacob sold me that shit. I showed these niggas the class. You know, Jap, I ain't gonna say Jap was a classy nigga too. You know what I'm saying? Me, my nigga Pimp Sam, Big L, you know what I'm saying? Me, Pimp Snooki, them niggas was classy niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, but a lot of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that, but that was my little homies, right? You know what I'm saying? But them niggas know, any nigga from the mill know that I turned the town from Milwaukee to Pewaukee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me, it ain't a motherfucker in the world that can say Milwaukee ain't gonna say that's a pimp town. Because all the little niggas, you know what I'm saying? Me, we ain't had no Mexicans. We ain't had no Italians. We ain't had no motherfucking dope. We ain't had no planes and no boats. All we had was pimp. You know what I'm saying? So nigga had to pimp his way out of town. And that's what we did, man. And if you look at all the biggest, greatest pimps, some of them that came from the mill. You know what I mean? It's just some of them then, West Coast, y'all niggas some pimping motherfuckers too. You know what I'm saying? Fillmore Slim, Gorgeous J, Sharp, You know, Kenny Red, you know what I'm saying, me,
Rest
Virgil,
in peace,
you know what I'm saying, all them niggas,
I
man.
love Virgil.
Yeah, man.
Virgil,
I
my
can
nigga,
name,
every time he see me, he get happy.
I can name a
love
bunch of the
Virgil.
young ones that's active, but I don't want to even
Yeah.
put their name out there, you know, because
Yeah.
like,
Right.
man, why pimp him into my name? But
Yeah.
y'all know who y'all is, man. But, you know,
I think-
like I said, man, you know, do I miss the game? No, because I'm winning, man. My nigga, I'm winning. I got some of the greatest. Richie Rich got 5 million followers, man. This is my artist, man. This is my president of my company. Candy, she got 130. My son Supreme, he got 20,000. Cash got a bunch of them. You know, PBE Pluto, man, 1 million followers. These niggas could have went anywhere. She could have went anywhere, but they chose to fuck with me. Because I know I'm a good nigga, man. I fed niggas, you know what I'm saying, for free. I let niggas perform for free. I let niggas do all that shit in my motherfucking studio in Atlanta. I ain't tell you remember I was telling you about it when you was down
Yeah,
there?
I
About
remember.
Tony, that's what I was talking about. It went that big when I first was talking to you about it. But them niggas down, they didn't, you know, they didn't became big. You know, Richie Rich, he could have, everybody trying to sign him. Everybody trying to sign him. You know what I'm saying? Me, but the niggas.
I don't want to sign you, nigga.
Nah,
So you must not be
I'm talking
doing
about
enough.
Yeah, I know
must not be
you
doing
want more out
enough.
of you, Richie.
Do better.
Shout what, you know.
Do better. I know. I'll let you know when it happens, church. I'll say something to you.
Hey, it's gonna be soon, man. I'm telling you, man. Hey, man, we gonna come to this motherfucker like the big bad wolf. We gonna.
Hey, I hope so.
He wants some new
And
music.
you know what? I hope
Start shit down, man.
I hope all these words. I hope they really stand for something. Because you know what? It always starts somewhere. It always starts somewhere, and then fucking 3 years from now, y'all you motherfuckers just really get on, and then I got y'all up in here sitting like the new Cash Money. So I can understand things do happen. It does. But y'all gonna have to prove something to me now. And I ain't talking about you, Pippa Kid, because me and you, we talk on another level, man. But for the youngsters that's really moving in the game, and that's what y'all say y'all doing, just even for the music, man, y'all gonna have to show me something, church. Tired of niggas always saying they into the music, man. That's like niggas saying they into the pimping. Cause we gonna put that shit to the test.
Hey,
Why
man.
don't they get put to the test for the rappers, for the artists, nigga? We used to, man, y'all niggas could
Hey,
never
nigga,
cut
come
cloth
around
over
with that
here.
sucker shit.
I'm telling you, you would have never cut cloth over here like,
Hey.
I'm trying, nigga. You get a medal, nigga, E for effort. Nah, nigga, ain't none of that shit. Choose a different
Hey, you know what I used to
profession.
do? Shop when them niggas come through talking
Nigga.
about they got the ism and they didn't have the ism. I said, come on, man, ride with me, right? When I ride with them, I got the bitch sweating they bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? And I'm
man.
taking them niggas around. I'm showing them everything. Next thing you know,
Take this 500 and go get some
Hey
dope.
man, hey, to get the phone call, man. Hey,
Take this 500 and go get some dope.
some of them
Don't
come
worry
with the
about the
dope.
bitch.
Some of them got a sack bigger than Santa Claus, man.
Yeah.
They be like that much dope, you know? Nigga selling dope like a motherfucker. Pull up on the motherfucker Bozzy and the motherfucker Ferrari talking about his on the bitch, nigga.
Yeah,
Nah, nigga.
nah.
That shit smell like cocaine. That shit smell like cocaine, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, nigga. Hey, that
They go
Going another
crazy.
men.
But eagles do not fuck with chicken. But you know the eagle problem is? This the eagle problem, Sharp. This
That's
is a
the
good
eagle
game.
Yeah.
When the eagle see its prey, it see it 100 miles away. And it zoom on it. And it strong as a motherfucker. Then it pull it to his chest so you know he got it. The chest let him know he got it.
Yeah.
But when they get a weasel, the weasel eats his chest up. And he eat it until he get to his heart. So he ascend 10,000 feet and descend 10,000 feet to his death. That's the problem. You know, you gotta be sharp. You can't let the motherfucking eagles, you can't be like the eagle, you can't hold those weasels. You got to let the weasel ass niggas out your life. You know what I'm saying? When you got a 10-pound book pack on your back, homie, you don't even know that motherfucker on your back. You dig what I'm saying? You carrying that motherfucker, you become immune to that motherfucker, that dead weight. But once you get that shit up off you like Muhammad Ali, you can float like a butterfly.
I'm trying to get him
Feel
to
like
change.
You understand me? So I'm an eagle. So every time I see them motherfucking pigeons, I fly away. I'm flying too low. Eagles, when they see a storm, they don't run from the storm. They go into the storm so it can prepare them higher into the sky.
Yeah.
I tell Richie Rich all the time, I say, man, we flying 30,000 feet. These niggas on the ground.
Yeah.
So you understand me? A lot of times, man, you know, they just don't get it, homie. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody. When there's the least appearance of evil, expect the greatest amount of danger. That's why they say, King, I said, listen here, man, you know what I'm saying? It's different levels. If I'm here, if I'm flying like an eagle, this nigga's a pigeon. You know what I'm saying?
Different
Why would I be
strokes
bothered
and
with these
different
pigeons?
folks.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, these peons, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
got to make you one at that point, right?
Well, yeah, well, you know,
gotta make you
yeah,
one at that point if that's what you're doing,
Somebody
you know?
said if you hang around 10 broke motherfuckers, you're gonna be the 11th.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a man thinketh, so is he. Whatever your mind believe it can see, it can achieve. Never believe your doubts and never doubt your beliefs. So you know what I'm saying? My thing is, you know what I'm saying? If everybody going this way, Ken is gonna go this way. And guess what? It always happened. Remember when I was selling DVDs, I was a lone soldier, and everybody was like, Pip and Ken that fell off. Everybody's selling DVDs now. Everybody got a record label. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody doing something that they said we wouldn't do. They said it was all on the hoe. Now they on just the hoes on everything you can get your hands on. So I was the one, you know what I'm saying, that I believe that my first 30 years was legacy, and my next 30 years is going to be dynasty. I'm trying to leave something for that young man Supreme up there. I'm trying to leave him and his kids some generational wealth. So, you know what I'm saying, you know, do you think about the masses when you're thinking about leaving something for your kids? No. I bet you Donald Trump ain't thinking about that shit. Bill Gates ain't thinking about that shit. They study trying to be inventive. They try to be creative. So that's what I do. I try to set up. Now, these 2 books, I get a percentage of these for the rest of my life. When I die, who the money go to? Supreme. So you understand what I'm saying? Me, it's like, you know, you got to think progressive. You can't be a follower. You can't think what these niggas thinking. You know, when you know I was just same thing you just said.
Oh, yeah, let me switch my headphones.
International Pimp of the Year, local Pimp of the Year. I want
no.
He trying to explain to him he better have something else other than this show, and if it's just this show, he got to have ownership in the show. I'll be right back. All right, my bad. I had to switch my headphones. Like these ones better. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I never won any of that shit.
I mean,
what
okay,
happened, you know,
whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody gave you something that you just happened to be around.
Yeah.
But I won that shit. Ain't
That's
thinking about
funny.
that shit. Bill Gates ain't thinking about that shit. They study trying to be inventive. They try to be creative. So that's what I do. I try to set up. Now, these 2 books, I get a percentage of these for the rest of my life. When I die, who the money go to? Supreme. So you understand what I'm saying? Me, it's like, you know, you got to think progressive. You can't be a follower. You can't think what these niggas thinking.
Right.
You know, when you know I was just same thing you just said when the opening. I won Pimp of the Year, International Pimp of the Year, local Pimp of the Year. I won.
No, I never won any of that shit.
I mean,
what happened, you know,
whatever. Somebody gave you something that you just happened to be around. Well, I won that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was giving me that shit.
Genuinely, and I know you have.
So niggas say, Ken, why did you walk away? I said, nigga, if you could walk away, you can get away. Y'all want me to stay in there and say, yeah, I was the pimpest motherfucker in the world with 30 years in the feds?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, when the feds changed their game, I'm changing my game,
right.
Nigga.
When they change their game, I'm changing mine, man.
Shit.
And that's why you catch yourself right here with me, right here, right
we
now,
free.
church.
Free. Right here with you, free.
I let that backpack go like you was talking about, church. I don't feel that shit no more.
Hey, but guess
that
what, Sean? Let me say this to you, cause you know the game. A lot of people might not understand what I'm saying. When you was out there doing your thing,
yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I just say me because I don't want to put you in no shit.
Right,
when I was out there doing my thing, I was a pimping motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I wasn't doing my thing, I was a no pimping motherfucker. So niggas talked about me regardless. When I was 15 deep, I wasn't pimping. I had a bag. That nigga, you know, he's selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I fell off and, you know, I got down to one hole, which was close to no hole. You know what I'm saying? The broke hole was a no-no. You know how I go. So you understand me? When I got fucked up, niggas was talking about me. So when I'm fucked up, they talk about when I'm doing good, they talk about me. So my thing is, hey, man, do you. I told niggas say, man, how you live? I said, just me and my hoes, man. It's just me and a bunch of bitches in my world. I don't see none of you niggas. I don't, you know. I mean, any one of my hoes will tell you. They can't mention another pimp. Bitch, you got to choose a pimp. You can't mention a pimp to my house. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I gave every bitch the phone number. Give that nigga my number, bitch, so he can call me and let me know that you understand me, that you on some new rules and the nigga that blew my fuse. and I'm gonna break the plate on your ass, bitch. Yeah, you ain't gonna eat here no more. You understand me? And I'm serious, Shop. I ain't laughing. I'm serious, man. I'm serious.
I'm gonna break the plate on the bitch.
I break the bitch. Now the bitch don't eat no more. Bam. The hoes was like, well, Daddy, why you breaking that plate? You don't
eat here no more.
And let me show you. This is the last time I'm gonna give you niggas some game, man. See, Shop got me tipsy, so I'm gonna talk this shit, right?
Hold on, let me get 1 second real quick. Switch it up since I switched to the call it I switched headphones mid thing, and now all of a sudden OBS doesn't want to play the game audio. So fuck the game. I'm playing the game right now. All right, so we'll just switch it up a little bit and do it this way. All right, let's do it. Yeah, that look good. Quick too.
Check this out, nigga. Let me tell you, motherfucker, son. Nigga, buy real estate, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? If you breaking the bitch, nigga, buy a property and name the property out to the bitch. So if the bitch named Cheryl buy a house and call the house Cheryl, guess what? That house gonna pay you way after Cheryl gone. Nigga, I'm still living out the bitches that didn't left. And them house named after them bitches, man. Hey, I'm like 6 deep right now with 6 cribs. Them bitches still paying, man. And they gone, man. Them bitches gone like the wind, man. So you understand me, nigga? It's turn them whole ends into dividend, nigga. Have some after pimping in your life, nigga. Y'all go to after hours. You understand me? You go watch After Dark, nigga. Have some after pimping, nigga. What you gonna do after pimping? You know what I'm saying? You gonna starve? You waiting on the bitch? You know what I'm saying? Most of you niggas asking me for jugs at 60 years old. Nigga, I got a jug for you get a motherfucking job at McDonald's, nigga, and sell 2RB petty special sauce, lettuce on the pickle special C-bar. That's the Big Mac.
I got
And let me show you, this is the last time I'm gonna give you niggas some game, man. See, Shawty got me tipsy, so I'm gonna talk this shit, right? Check this out, nigga. Let me tell you, motherfucker, son. Nigga, buy real estate, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? If you breaking the bitch, nigga, buy a property and name the property out to the bitch. So if the bitch named Cheryl buy a house and call the house Cheryl, guess what? That house gonna pay you way after Cheryl gone. Nigga, I'm still living out the bitches that didn't left. And them house named after them bitches, man. Hey, I'm like 6 deep right now with 6 cribs. Them bitches still paying, man. And they gone, man. Them bitches gone like the wind, man. So you understand me, nigga? It's turn them whole ends into dividend, nigga. Have some after pimping in your life, nigga. Y'all go to after hours. You understand me? You go watch After Dark, nigga. Have some after pimping, nigga. What you gonna do after pimping? You know what I'm saying? You gonna starve? You waiting on the bitch? You know what I'm saying? Most of you niggas asking me for jugs at 60 years old. Nigga, I got a jug for you get a motherfucking job at McDonald's, nigga, and sell 2RB petty special sauce, lettuce on the pickle special C-bar. That's the Big Mac, nigga, and call yourself Big Mac McDonald's, motherfucker. Ain't got no jug for you, nigga. You grown ass nigga. Don't ask me for no money no more. I'm hanging up on you niggas like hey, man.
Hang up on that bitch, huh?
Hey, man. See, hey. Supreme, this nigga that gave me this shit is so.
What
is this shit?
Hey, he hung up on that nigga like he hung up on that bitch. You dig what I'm saying?
Man, what a ground nigga. Hey, man, shout out to my nigga Pimpin' Sam. Shout out to my nigga Big Lonnie. Shout out to my nigga, you know what I'm saying, me Pimp Snooki may get out of penitentiary. You know, shout out to all the Milwaukee greats, my nigga Sonny Page, Rob Robinson, JD, you know what I'm saying, me, the Grit family, the Freemans. You know, it's a lot of good pimps coming out of Milwaukee, man. You know what I'm saying, me? And that's one thing I can say. A nigga from Milwaukee never asked me for a jug. I don't know if it's a Milwaukee pride shit, but then when man, niggas all over the world ask me for a jug. Man, I'm not the bitch, man. Don't ask me for the jug, man. You say you pimping, man. What pimp on the bitch, man? Why you trying to pimp on the pimping, man?
You asking me so damn good,
man,
nigga.
Man, these niggas, hey, but you know what's so cold shop? They like, what's up, pimping? I'm like, what's up, man? Hey, man, check this out, man. You know, man, I was driving, man, and you know what I'm saying, man, my starter went out, man. You know what I'm saying, me, man, this, you know, I got a check coming, man, but you know, right now I can't cash the motherfucker. Hey, man, why don't you send a pimp, you understand me, 200 to get a starter, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna send you 200. Send him 200. Okay, I ain't got to worry about this nigga no more. Call me back. He got another drag for me. At some point, man, nigga, you got to understand, man, you're talking to a nigga, man, that used to sell game just like you.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I'm selling it, but I'm not going to keep on buying it, my nigga. what I'm saying?
Right,
Quit calling
right.
me, asking me for
But
a
that's real
motherfucking
shit
jug.
though. But that's real shit though, man, for real. Because it wasn't like you didn't help him, but you see something that could be repetitive. See, what he was supposed to do was, if he was a real one and really down about his game, he was supposed to get 2 from you and bring back 4. Like, here, church, I appreciate you, man, for fucking with me. So that way, when he do call you again, you remember that. Well, he did, look out for me, and he made my little shit double. Just here, man, just some extras on top of it. That's how you keep your credit good. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep your shit good. So when you come back,
I'm gonna give you flowers though.
Again,
I'm gonna give you flowers though, Sharp, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you, man. I'm really proud of you, man. I really like your show, man.
Thank you.
Dude, you really, you know what I'm saying? You really make me feel proud to be a part of this thing of ours. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
and I
you, man.
like the way you chopped that one young nigga up, my son. What was
Yeah.
that nigga?
Yeah, man. See, a lot of niggas
man,
had a
you
problem.
chopped that nigga up, man. And that's the first time I watched your show. And I've been watching ever since, man.
He didn't know, Ken.
Yeah.
He didn't know where. Listen, man. He didn't know who he was asking for. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? And you got all this on, nigga. You look like food. Like, just within, I'm about to chop you. Like, nigga, your skin clean. Your skin fresh. You ain't got no cuts.
Yeah.
I done been cut before, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't gonna be nothing to me, nigga. I done had niggas sweat my bitches in front of me, nigga. I tell them, so that nigga, fuck all that,
Hey,
nigga. I'm
you-
sweating
hey,
this bitch.
hey.
I done been through hell in a cell in this game, nigga. I got cuts all over my back. So when I see fresh skin, nigga, what you think I'm on?
But
I'm
Sharp,
about to
you know
cut
what
him.
though was crazy? You cut that nigga everywhere but on his feet because he still walked away.
Yeah, he still walked away,
I said,
man.
he cut the shit out that
Yeah,
nigga, man.
for real.
At least he walked away, man, but you cut
But
him
you know
up,
what?
man.
But
like
you know what was
first
so
stage
cold?
and band-aids.
But you know what was so cold? Like, this how real of a nigga I am, though, right? And he can vouch for this, wherever the fuck he may be. Tucker, this one for you. I'm going to keep it real. Like, after that, as real of a nigga I am, I said, hey, man, I point him in the right direction. Here, man, if you're going to have something around your neck here, at least get around the real people. Like, get around the people that you know what I'm saying, they can know. Don't be just trying to say something, because like I've said before, that's like a nigga gang banging, right? And you say you from this neighborhood, you always say that shit in the middle.
Did you see that video when Kenny Red came to my house? Okay, so
I
Kenny
think so.
Kenny Red, Richie Rich, Bishop, Seymour, Roy, all of them came to my,
Roy,
my
R.I.P.
estate up
Roy.
there in Milwaukee. And
Michael
you know what
Monroy.
I'm saying? When they came there, Kenny Red, you know what I'm saying, that was the last time that he had came to the mill. He came to my party the year before. And you know what I'm saying? The man was just, he was so electrifying. And me and Bishop had some disagreements, you know what I'm saying? Because, at the time I was like, I ain't with the church, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, no bad
But
way.
you know what it is, though, church. We all been,
I understand
connected
now.
for years.
No, I understand now. So what happened was, they all came, and then me and Bishop, you understand me? We made up on camera. It's on the YouTube. And I said, yeah, man, I respect you, OG. I said, I was just coming from the perspective of my mother. He said, your mama should have told you. So they explained it to me. And then, now I always say church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm down with the church. You know what I'm saying?
And think about this.
And I'm
not
just came
even
to my
cut
father's
you off.
funeral.
And not even cut you off, but you got to think about it's different hands that bring us together now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From all walks, from all over. So everybody's beliefs be different, but we all going to the same fork in the road. Church, it was deep at K Red's funeral. Man, we was all there, man, top of the hill. I miss him because he really did, like, he was like, for me, man, the West Coast, like, we took a big hit in the head.
Yeah.
So now it's like, fuck, we got to kind of step up and still be some of them voices.
Me and Kenny Red pimped in the 90s.
Yeah.
I was on the blade with Kenny Red. Me and Kenny Red had 2 of the same bitches.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say their name. One of them you might know. You understand? You might have seen. She's very famous. You know what I'm saying? We had these same bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now listen, I didn't knock these niggas for their hoes. These niggas didn't knock me for the bitch. He get me for a bitch. I ain't gonna say the bitch name. I got him for a bitch. He got me for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We didn't win circles about these hoes. That's
But
how far we go
it
back.
used to go. If
I knew
you
the
had a
nigga when
problem,
nigga was
listen,
skinny. When he was
I'ma say
skinny,
this,
Kenny
when you
Red.
see in the
Skinny
game,
Kenny Red.
that's what niggas fail to realize was like, when you had problems with a nigga, like, you move him for the bitch.
No, man, Kenny never had
I'm not
problems.
saying you did, but I'm just saying, like, niggas today, they want to shoot each other, right? They shoot them
No,
up, bang,
no.
bang in the game. No, I'm just saying.
Man,
if
them
you
hoes
had a
belong to the
problem-
community, man.
If you had a problem with a nigga back then, right, you called yourself in the game, called yourself pimping. The way you get to him, move him for the bitch, move him for his whole stable.
And you know
moving
what?
for his whole stable,
I give you that, Sharp.
Right or wrong?
Hey, it was a few niggas. I used to follow them all over the country. Where you at, nigga? In Phoenix. I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there spreading they bitches like a motherfucker. So, man, I'm talking about hey, man, my gators and shit, man. They bending over and shit. I'm sweating nigga hole so hard. But, you know, I always sweat them till I get them. You know what I'm saying? And if a nigga made me mad, you know what I'm saying, the way that I did want to get revenge is to knock him to the hole. You know what I'm saying? One nigga ain't gonna say his name because he gonna get mad. I couldn't knock him. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't knock him. So what I did was I devised a strategy, right? I sit my bitch down there. Yeah. I gave the bitch a cell phone. I said, look here. I said, you go and befriend that bitch. That bitch don't even know you down with me. You befriend that bitch. She befriended the bitch. Then she told the bitch, let me use your phone. The bitch called me. I called her. She called me. We developed a call log. And the bitch said, my daddy said he finna call your daddy and say that you out of pocket. You know what I mean? And the bitch was like, I ain't out of pocket. He said, well, prove it then. My daddy said he got your back, though. He said, bitch, all you got to do, bitch, is be a happy hook and come on home, bitch, and give us some pimping, right? So the bitch chose up. Hey, when I call that nigga, man, I heard the phone drop, man. Hey, the phone drop.
Phone drop.
Hey, listen. Hey, Sharp, this is all original for my game. I mean, that's how hard I wanted to knock this
hand got shaky.
The nigga phone dropped, right? You know what I'm saying? And the nigga couldn't figure out how did I peel him for his bottom bitch. I said, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could be pimped. One bitch was like, one nigga said, we was all about 100 pimps. We was standing around the hotel, this little cheap ass hotel, and this one nigga, man, he had this bitch on lock, man. The nigga had cock, locks, and blocks on the bitch, right? So he said, man, that bitch ain't gonna listen, she ain't gonna pause. I said, say, bitch. And she didn't say, I said, say, bitch. I said, you got some bubble gum on your shoe. The bitch looked down, I said, see, I told you the hoes be listening, man. Bitch out of pocket. I said, you out of pocket, ass bitch. Right. That nigga ain't pimping, ho, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, you know, but you know, that was just the swiftness of the game. Oh, that's why them niggas don't want me back in the game, Shop. They better be glad I got the books in the hip hop fraternity, man. They better be glad I changed my life. Cause man, I'm telling you, I was hell. Man, you name any big pimp damn near, I done pimped them for a bitch. Any classical big time pimp, they'll tell you they didn't get a phone call from me. You understand me? Yeah. And this is through my heyday. You understand me? Now we going back years, but you understand when them niggas was really mashing, crashing, studying, asking, you know what I'm saying? Kid was in their business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's how I taught nigga, get in your business. That's how it went. That's how the war was won. Man.
Yeah. Because they ain't got no more. Let me take a little small break and I'll be right back. Man, I got a lot more videos. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. Man, let me get a fucking minute. the fuck was that? What? Oh, right here. I forgot. Let's do it.
These celebrities gonna be talking and trying to speak on me, homie. Well, just you have to think about this. See, it's a lot of kids in the hood, homie. They get hunched on by their cousin. They got a big cousin. They got an uncle that's a pervert that's molesting. So a lot of times, the pervert, the molester, the abuser, the neglector, they not go bother that kid because that's Boosie boy, and Boosie might do the fool. So I tell children all the time, the world is gonna treat you according to who your mother and father is. Yeah. So
that is very true.
If they know your daddy, the kind of daddy that'll kick in the door and pistol whoop them, jump on your grandmama, kick over the fish tank, beat up your uncle, drag your mama out there because you done said somebody done something to you, won't nobody in that family bother you. Mm-hmm. Now they may say things in your earshot, but you got a level of protection because the line is around. But as soon as your father is removed and you don't have a strong lioness, those childs are open prey. Don't let your mother be a stripper. Don't let your mother be a stripper and she have to take you and drop you off somewhere. And it's somebody in that family that probably wanted to molest your mother, but now they got action at you. And because your mother is the type of mother she is, they think you're more of a vulnerable child. So you become easy prey in every environment your mother drops you off in. Yeah. So that's how a lot of kids get abused, homie. So it ain't from strangers, it's within the family. So I've been working with kids, that's why I want to bring the old man on. I've been working with kids for over 12 years, homie. So when I see actions and inactions and behaviors, it's easy for me to identify traits and can trace those traits and those characteristics back to the root of something, right? Yeah. Because children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear, especially those kind of children who are up under their people's roof. Yeah. They're not out on their own. Nigga, my son 19, he lived with his broad. Yeah, he got tired of my mama with him by cleaning his room up, washing his clothes. He went, yeah, I said he went in. It's him and his broad. So yeah, but when your kids are in your household, even when they grow up, the things that they got while they was in your household, they're gonna mimic in their parenting. They're gonna mimic in their relationship because they got it while they was kids, and it's still a kid in us. Yeah. So yeah, nah, homie. I understand it. Come to this internet to take a break from life, and sometimes I get caught up into the matrix because it's too easy.
You one person I seen come to you.
And Russell Simmons, he said something too.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Well, many of the sexual allegations that he got and women accusing him, and he was on Kimora Lee when she was under 17, he better shut his old ass up. You better quit with me.
Russell Simmons has a lot to say, but I would say that Russell Simmons is largely a reflection of the same thing a lot of these artists are accusing Puffy and everybody else of. But then at the same time, Russell Simmons is in a whole nother country, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Those allegations, I heard he was running from allegations, but I don't believe in conspiracy theories and none of that. I just know that man was married to a girl that he was old enough to be her grandfather. And not that that's wrong, but for him to talk to a nigga like me about any thing, he way out of line. Because none of these guys, and man, I ain't patting myself on the back. But homie, I worked in my community and never asked nobody for nothing. Yeah. I never asked for $1. I never took up a collection plate. Nah, man, I went and told people what I was doing. And because of what I was doing, they would come so into me and what I was doing. Yeah. So I never asked for money. If somebody say, how can we donate to you? I say, go donate to somebody your kids know. Yeah, you know somebody locally on your street you can go help. Why you with me and you weigh such and so? Why you trying to give me something? There's somebody right amongst you that doing what I'm doing and need what you trying to give me. Nah, don't give me a mother thing. So when these celebrities go to talking and trying to speak on me, homie, I'm somebody to my people. I'm somebody to my city. I'm somebody to my neighborhood. My voice ring loud with children. They voice only ring loud amongst one another.
I heard Wack defend you. Wack 100 said, you know what? Nah, Charleston is right. Was you surprised to hear that Wack actually agreed with you?
No. He really want to agree with me on a lot of things. He just trying to compare it to me, right? He just recently said that my jewelry was fake, that he got paperwork.
Is that what Wack said?
Yeah, he just said that like yesterday or something. So I went and got my appraisal paperwork, put it up just to show, man, he gotta just be talking. This is what he told me, and it broke my heart. Because I was in my early 30s. I'm 45 now. I was in my mid to the early 30s. And I had a mixture of Dr. King, Malcolm, and Marcus Garvey with a little sprinkle of Huey P. Newton. But I never cursed. And I went and got everybody that I knew, every black guy that I knew that I thought could work with children. And man, I had a badass organizational group of men. And man, you couldn't have made me believe we wasn't fit to save and change the world. Mm-hmm. Man, that old told me 2 black can't do nothing together. He said his father, now he was born in 1945. Mm-hmm. We in 2014 at the time. He say 2 black can't do nothing together.
Damn. What the fuck is this shit?
Look at this lovely fountain flowing with, is that oil? Indeed it is. It's called Oil Fountain, and it's the work of...
It's a waste of time, I guess. See what else we got. Oh, no. See what this is. Is it in the audio?
We don't have one in the car. The rack would work.
Let's go ahead.
Okay. I just don't know what we have with who.
303 Nancy.
See, I blurred out like that one time. They still hit me with a fucking
What is it?
strike or something for violence. But this channel can
Sir,
do whatever they want.
Drop the knife. Back away. Get on the ground. Palms out. Do it now.
Network. Let's see.
Do you have any other weapons on you, sir?
I have box cutters in my backpack, like 4.
Do not reach for your backpack or you will be shot. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
He really want to reach for his
How do you take your
backpack.
backpack off? Okay, I'm gonna move in and try to take his backpack off. So
Let's have 2, 1 on each side. Can we get those kids in a back room, please? Can you get them in a back room, please?
Please get the children away.
full strap.
Please get the children away.
You can cut the
Take the
backpack.
backpack off you, okay?
Do not move.
If you want to cut it, go
On the
ahead.
counter behind you. Okay.
Lay it back.
309 station. We are 1061.
Well, they got that handled.
Thank you.
You okay? Need medical attention at all?
I probably should have a strike valve.
Can you go do a sweep? Just make sure everybody's okay. No one's injured at all.
Are you here alone?
Yes.
309 station. We are 1095. 309. Any additional responding units assist Bruss
know,
with a
15,
sweep
20
of the
minutes.
building.
Okay. Get any other property?
Are you good here? We can sweep.
I might have a
Okay, we'll do,
I'm about to check the building.
right coordinated
Right,
effort.
pole
So you're going to pair
workers
up. Try to find Brassati, so you guys pair up. We'll stand by.
They still fucking
or something like that. Let's. Officer?
Yes.
I've had about 3 beers.
He had
Man
about
2
3
next squad
beers.
responding when you arrive.
That'll do it. Had him in there tripping.
straight 600 on one charge and get in that bitch and catch you another one. See, let me tell you dumb niggas something. You niggas can go in there for some weak ass burgers, breaking in the house. Fucking a parking ticket. Go in there, you got a parking ticket I gotta go see the judge Tuesday, and come Monday you get into a fight with a nigga and a nigga fall and hit his head up against the balls and never wake up. Accident and saved. Tales from a crib. One time I was in the day room playing with a nigga out of H-Town. We called him Sunnyside. He's from Houston, Texas. They called him Sunnyside. I guess they got a hood or something like that in Houston. But anyway, don't move. Looking at this man, baby.